Oh Lord, it's a fire on the internet. And Kris Wu, you are the culprit. But you guys, I hope you're doing wonderful, because this is Erico and I'm back on your computer screens once again. China's watchdog, who is known to be like the gatekeeper, was destroying some companies. And then, you know, he looked and saw that craziness that was going on in the comments about Kris Wu and his allegations, and he said, you know what, we need to clean this up because people acting real crazy. They talking all out of their head. These crazy fans are doing too much. So, you know, Kris Wu, if you don't know, from EXO, he was accused by this one girl. They tried to say she was lying, like always with a lot of women who come out with these allegations. She dropped the evidence. She dropped every piece of evidence that she could. And people saw it. Public opinion shifted. Many people started supporting her. Kris Wu was like, no, she's lying. Tried to sue her for defamation. The police ran and swooped him up quicker than the doctors who were saying too much during that corona outbreak, and I didn't know what to say. I was speechless, to be honest with you. But there are still crazed fans, and this is an issue because there were people still supporting him. These fans loved him so much. They were actually on Weibo, this Chinese social media site or app, talking about that they were going to wait until he was put in jail, and then they were going to plan a breakout to get him out. Where do people have enough time to do all this? I want to know. I want to be on the time that they're on, because they really gonna sit here for someone they don't really know and talk about breaking him out of jail. And then you know that if they went to jail, that he wouldn't break them out. There is a history of these crazy fans creating bots, harassing people, stalking just their favorite singers and groups, buying albums in bulk, causing many heaps of milk bottle trash piles. And the government is like, do we need to put a lid on all of this? Because y'all don't know how to act. There were fans that were creating rumors and trying to pass them off as true to shift public opinion of their favorite singer, group. They love it so much. And China's internet watchdog said, you know what?
Delete all of it. All of it can go.
The comments, Weibo can go, his social media accounts. Kris Wu, you are not allowed on the internet anymore. Get all. They deleted all of that. They were cracking down all these apps and just pushing delete. I was watching it all get wiped clean. And I said, see, nobody can have anything. Now, if we really look deep into this, this is like you're taking people's public opinion away. And I do believe that people have a right to opinion, whether good or bad. But then you also have to think, when is something too much? So, you know, like when you read something online and it's harassing you and bullying you, and it gets to the point that the person is literally saying like, oh, I found your address and I'm gonna come to your house. Like, I'm about to be at your house and I'm gonna run up on you. And you know, you're like, maybe enough is enough at this point. Because no one should feel like they're being threatened. No one should be caused any mental stress by what goes on online. For me personally, I don't take most of the stuff that I read online seriously. I know a lot of those people feel a sense of freedom just talking all out of the side of their head, because they're online and they know they're not actually in front of the person. But words do have power and words do hurt. And to know that there's so many crazed people out here, they just can't enjoy something and see a person as a person with flaws. No one should ever be too shocked about all of this coming out in entertainment, there's always going to be people that are doing corrupt things behind the scenes. A lot of the things that happen in entertainment have to do with corruption. And as consumers of the music, you just have to be ready, embrace yourself. Maybe someone that you love and support might be this type of person, maybe not. But if it does come out, don't feel too bad about it. At least you know you can stop supporting that person and move on. Kris Wu's case is not something to take lightly. It's not something to diminish just because he's seen as attractive and many people in China love him. This is a very serious case. There's a lot of different parts to this case that needs to be analyzed carefully. And they don't need his crazy fans trying to jump in on this case. They're trying to actually really look into this. Because if all of these allegations are true, which from the evidence that this girl dropped, it definitely looked like it is, people need to sit and wait this one out. If he did what he did, and I solely deep down in my heart believe that he did do it. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But then this case needs to play out. And it needs to play out without interference. Some people don't know when to stay in their lane. Some people don't know when to sit down. Some people don't know when to stay quiet. And China's watchdog said, if you're not going to stay quiet, I'm just going to delete all of your profiles. I'm going to make you be quiet. So I do kind of understand it. I never thought that I would agree with like something that mainland China is actually doing. But in this case, I do believe that there needs to be control of at least the fandom culture, because they crazy and they, you know, they don't know. They like junkies. They like, I gotta say something. I gotta do something. I gotta be involved in some type of way. Kris, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look, do you see me? Look. So you guys, this is a lot to think about. How do you feel about this topic? Because I think this whole thing's a hot, steaming, on a plate, pure D mess. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. Also have a blog on East Asian pop culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And remember, be real, stay real, live in the real, and I will surely be back. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Stay wonderful. Stay away from those creeps out there. Bye.